Hey, what's going on, y'all? At the laundromat right now. Got my clothes in the machine. The rain must have scared a lot of people off. It's a little empty. That's cool. But I wanted to record this video while I'm waiting. Yesterday, I got this teenager that cuts my grass. And I know his father real well. Good guy, good people. And so, giving his son opportunity to make some money. Either one of them. Make some money. Pay him $40. Takes him about an hour to cut the grass. Anyway, they were finished. I was paying them. And I asked them, I know he's been in and out of trouble a little bit. So, I was kind of seeing at this moment where he was in his thoughts. Because he drifts off into unproductive path, onto an unproductive path every now and then. But I asked him what was his plans. He's like, what you mean? I'm like, what kind of plans you got? What you got going on there? And he said, well, my plan is to get out my daddy's house. And I said, okay, cool. His daddy was there in the driver's seat. He's a teenager. But I was like, so what is the longer term plan? What's your goals? He's like, to get out my daddy's house. I'm like, no, for next year then. Next year this time. What's your goals for next year this time? He's like, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. Get out my daddy's house. I'm like, well, on getting out your daddy's house, what is your plans for being able to get out your daddy's house? He's like, just work and get out of daddy's house. I'm like, you working yet other than this? He's like, he starts Monday. Starts at McDonald's. I was like, okay. Well, have you found a place to move to in order to get out? He's like, no, not yet. I'm like, well, then you don't know how much it's going to cost. How much is it going to cost to move out your daddy's house? He said, I don't know. I'm thinking about $1,000, $1,500. I'm going to need the money. I'm like, about? How did you come across that figure? He said, I'm thinking the rent will be about $500, and I'm going to need $100 or so for lights. So your plan could be to research and find a place specifically that you want to move to, and then you'll know exactly how much is required in order to get in there, the deposit and the rent, and what the terms, what the deal is to get moved in. And you can go to the power company and see what the average cost was per month from the prior person who was the prior tenant. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, how much are you gonna be working full-time or part-time? It's like, I don't know, whatever they put me on. So, I said, well, you need to find out what your schedule's gonna be like, and once you figure that out, then you'll know, what the rate is gonna be per hour times how many hours you can expect to average per week, and you can figure out how much you're gonna put away out of each check based on whatever your bills are right now, and you'll know how much it costs you to move out. That can be your target dollar amount to save up to, and you can figure out exactly how much you need to save per week or every 2 weeks, however y'all get paid, and how long it'll take you to actually have the money set aside to move out. But still, have a goal to be working toward beyond that for a year from now. And you'll be much more energized about starting each day, and it'll be easier to stay on course to doing the things that you feel like you need to do in order to reach your goals and see progress and where you're going. What's my point in telling this story? Now here's the thing. I know his father well, and his father is a good role model. He's introduced him to the hustle. You know, he works on computers. He's been showing them all of this stuff. You know, different DJs. He's been showing them how to DJ. So he has been exposed to entrepreneurship and the legal hustle game and everything, but yet he still ventures off of these paths, you know, and he's influenced by the culture, hip hop, gang activity. He's been shot. He's left school, went back. I mean, it was a struggle to get him accepted into schools. He got kicked out of school. He left the school, got kicked out of a school, went to another county, got kicked out of that school, and finally he got his GED. I think he got his GED. He's either got his GED or he completed school, one or the other, but he got his diploma or GED, one or the other. But here's my point, is that even when you are doing a great job and trying to guide your kids and be there and expose them to this stuff, you have to stay on it, and you have to be attentive and be aware that, I mean, the outside influence is strong, y'all. You know, these kids be listening to these clowns talking about syrup and getting high and pretending as if the gang life is lovely and fun and all this. So you dealing with all of that. So, you know, I just want to make, I mean, I'm sure this is not new to you, but just because, you know, it's fresh on my mind, encountered it yesterday, then I figured I would reinforce to you the fact that kids got a lot that they, I mean, I don't even, it's hard to get it out because I don't even know how, you know, it's a crazy term. He been in the Facebook beef, you know, and I don't even understand it. I mean, how, this is what people who are so-called gang members, how in the world are you on Facebook and you feel, that just show you how pitiful it is out here as far as what some of the kids are being taught and the stuff that they do. These guys claiming sets and everything and making threats and everything on Facebook like it's some private area to be doing all that. And so, but he got involved in that, you know, whether it's defending, whether it's standing up for, whether it's standing up for himself, doing what he believes to be manly, you know. So if they threaten you, you know, and you caught up in that world and you feel like you got to hold a certain reputation or whatever to your friends or the ones who are observing all this, you are motivated to respond. So, I mean, it's kind of crazy, man. But y'all need to make sure you're aware of all of this stuff out there, the temptation, and all that they dealing with. And try to get ahead of it if you can. And all that, man. So that's it for this video right here. I think I want to make a video to the team.